Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, a Bellish blog. My name is Meg and I will be your host. If you've been joining me, then you know that I am knitting the Cyberman sweater with the help of Bellish. I will have all of the links for that down below. I also recently got a Knit Picks link, so if you would like to use it, it will also be in the description box down below. No pressure, but it is absolutely really exciting, fantastic if you're already going to buy the yarn, just saying. Today I'm wearing a brand new finished object that is still missing buttons. I'll talk more about this on the next podcast, but I can't wait to wear it. Yeah. It has me feeling like kind of like this. I'm drinking my I'm Dead Before Coffee mug, and it is Bones Coffee Company in the Highland Grog, which is a butterscotch caramel, I think. Very good. I am about to order some pumpkin spice decaf coffee because I'm gonna need that in my life, and I can't run to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts every day, so I'm gonna need that. Everything has been going pretty well here. I have been working diligently on the sweater, and I would like to give you an update before I finished it, because I think in the next push I'll be able to finish the sweater, and then I will be able to do the wrap-up vlog. Thank Bellish very much, because this has been so much fun to do. And it came in a perfect time. I was able to do it in my break for school, so I don't have classes right now. I cannot imagine trying to do this like vlogging and during classes, so we just really were able to do it at the perfect time. I am using Knit Picks Brava Sport Weight 273 yards in the Celestial colorway. I am absolutely obsessed with this. This is 100% acrylic, so your drape is a little, like, it's more sturdy. I love it for kids' clothes because of that reason. You can beat it up. I put it on my dog, like, it's so good for so many things, but it's really, really soft at the same time. It only gets softer when you wash it, which is great. But yeah, so it does like a good acrylic yarn that's affordable, and you can just, oh, it's just so good. So anyway, I'm working on a US 6 for the body. I did a US 8 for the sleeves because when I was picking up, I do a slip stitch edge and it was creating too tight a sleeve. So I went ahead and just went up 2 needle sizes, and that worked out perfectly. And then I went back down to a 5 for the ribbing and for the ribbing at the neckline, which seems to be good. I don't want to pull it too much because I like that it's holding its shape right now. It is currently flipping back. It has not been blocked. It also doesn't have a body to be on. So I think once there's a little body in here, it'll make more sense. I am knitting a toddler size. It's supposed to be the 6 to 12 month size. And yeah, it is coming along really well. So what have I done since the last time? I knit the other sleeve, and then I went ahead and I flipped the sweater over, ripped out, like unpicked the last row before the ribbing, and then I was able to put it all back on the needles. You see, I've got some ends now that I will weave in later. I want to make sure that I wash everything first, but I've gone ahead and put it back on my needles. I'm using a Chiago shorty set, and I've actually joined, let's see if you can see that, I've actually joined them with like little metal joiners to make a slightly longer cord. I think right now I probably would like a 16-inch cord with my short tips. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like out of frame when I put it. Wow, I have to hold it really high today. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could just slightly better, yes, okay. So I think I would probably be good. I think one is a 6 and one is an 8 in the cord, so that's about 14. And then I have my US 6 interchangeable Chiagos that I'm using for that. I love these. I just recommended them to Macy of the Mace of Skeins podcast. She was talking about trying to knit like hats and her hands were kind of hurting, and I'm like, okay, I know you didn't ask for my 2 cents, but here it is. I love this set and I bought it for myself and I have never regretted it. So, and may or may not have brought her to the dark side and brought her in on that. It's just, they just work so well for me, and I hope they really work for her too. But anyway, so these are upside down Cybermen right now as I am knitting. Now it's like a top down sweater, which is my preference. It's my favorite, actually. But yeah, it's just what I like best, because then I can actually like just knit to length. So that's what I'm doing. I think I picked up over here. Yeah, so I only got a wee bit done, couple of rows after I ripped out that last row. A couple of rows, and the reason I didn't get very far, 1, I wanted to show you before I finished it. 2, I was unsure of how long it actually is. I can't remember. So I didn't know how much more I needed to add. And I didn't want to completely overshoot. So what I will do now is I will get my sturdy tape measure, and I'll go ahead right here and go through it. And I am going for like 9.5 on the body. Now, the very exciting part about this, some people have been asking like, hey, can I knit this pattern too? You can't, because Bellish is going to be providing it. Everything is free on the Bellish website, and that is where this is going to be. So you will be able to access it through the Bellish website. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can put it up for free on my Ravelry or like website. I'll double check with my contacts, but it will at the very least be on the Bellish website. And the Cybermen, I'll make sure go out in a free downloadable PDF. Perhaps I'll include them in like a hat idea. That's not too bad. I think you can make a cute little set. But yeah, so it's so close to being done. The sleeves turned out great. I'm very excited. And when I put it on the hanger, it hangs more like, let's try to get the arms in the front. It hangs more like this, where you can see that a smaller body would be able to work with it. I am tempted to see if my neighbor wants to model it for me and just throw it on. I think she's about a 9 to 12 month size, and that's what this is supposed to be. So I'm just really curious as to what it would look like on a small person. However, it's like 90 degrees outside, and I don't think that she wants to model, but I could feel out my neighbor and see if she'd be game to see if she'd put it on for like a minute for a photo. It's so hard because the intended recipient isn't even due until December, and then definitely won't be big enough for it until next fall. So I just love to see it on a body before that. But anyway, I am still working on the second ball, doing pretty good. I would say I have 30-40 grams at least left, and that's going to be plenty to finish this off. So this whole project took 2 skeins of Brava Sport. 2 skeins, 273 yards. I will again measure this at the end and let you know exactly how much that was, but yeah, it's been going really well, and I've really been enjoying it. And I think anyone who hasn't tried Bellish and wants to try designing a little pattern for themselves, this is a perfect way to dip your toes in. It gives you one size at a time. It's the only size that you needed. Like whatever you were trying to make for you or somebody else, that is what you choose. I think my gauge was a little bit big on this. I think I could have gone with the worsted, but used the sport weight. I have a very loose gauge, and I think I was just getting less stitches per inch. In the very first video, I was like, oh, it'll be fine because it'll block out. And I'm like, actually, it's only going to get worse with blocking because they're gonna relax even more. I'm gonna have less stitches per inch, so the thing's gonna get bigger. It's fine, but I wanted to correct myself because I think I said that. I was like, that is actually completely wrong. Anyway, I am gonna go ahead and get started on this and upload this little tidbit for you. And thanks so much for dropping in. I hope you're having a very lovely Monday. I am going to just continually sit in the nice cold air conditioning while wearing my blaster cardigan. And I don't have my buttons in right now, so you can see I've just pinned it, but actually this pin is the most adorable thing. And I'm tempted to like wear it on the, like a brooch, you know, because that's a very retro thing to do. Kind of did my hair the same way, kind of curled it back a bit. Pins, that's what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at those like clamp pins that you like up and in. Anyway, not a hair podcast. This is about Bellish. Bellish is awesome. Please go check it out. All the links will be down below if you want to find me, if you want to find my sites, if you want to find the books I've been a part of, if you want to do the coffee I'm drinking. It is all down there. A few of them are affiliate links like knit picks and the books. But if that doesn't bug you, it's all right down there. I am sporting day 3 hair from my OCTOCURL. You can see it's still curly, which is fantastic. I think I used OCTOCURL and I talked about it on here previously. And yeah, that's everything. So I will actually have a proper podcast soon. I want to get a few more things done. And then I will check in one more time, at least one more time, to finish up the Bellish vlogs. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.